America is not a racist country.
I would like to thank one of my subscribers, Jay Hurdell Hall, for this story. And as usual, it's a wrongful conviction because there are so many in America that it makes the news every day. And it's always a different black man, although we've seen some black women sprinkled in there too. Oh boy. So this is Lamont McIntyre. He has spent 23 years behind bars for a double murder he did not commit. And in many cases, the judge, the prosecutors, and the police know they got the wrong man, but they move forward and convict them anyway. That's what they do in America. Again, to all of you foreigners and people that come here, you do not have to commit a crime to end up behind bars in America. It's that rotten here when it comes down to criminal justice. It's downright rotten. So, this was in Kansas. So, he served 23 years for a double murder he never did. He is seeking $93 million in damages from the county where he was convicted and a former detective, he said, framed him. And that's usually the case. Lamont McIntyre, 45, and his mother allege that a lawsuit filed in 2018 with the Unified Government of Wyandotte, and this county is in Kansas City. Now, Kansas is responsible for the actions of former Kansas City police detective Roger Golubsky and other officers involved in this prosecution. A federal judge on Thursday is set a November 7th trial for the civil case. The unified government wants to have the trial move to Wichita because of the extensive publicity in the Kansas City area. This is according to KCUR. McIntyre's mother is also seeking $30 million. dollars. She and her son allege that the detective coerced her into sex and then framed McIntyre for a double homicide in 1994 because she rejected the detective later sexual advances. Oh my goodness. Ew. They also allege Golubsky abused black women for years, and many officers were aware of his conduct. The pretrial orders include initially 73 women. Damn, 73 women? 73 women? Well, apparently he remained gainfully employed because he wrongfully put this man in jail. Golubsky denies the allegation, and he was asking that they not allow as evidence in the case. 73 women complained about this man. Oh boy. All right, moving on. He will argue he was a good officer during his career from 1995 to 2010 when he retired, according to his lawyer's statement. No, none of you are good cops. McIntyre was free from prison in 2017 after a local prosecutor. What they did was they asked the court to vacate his conviction and drop all of the charges. So in 2020, he was awarded a certificate of innocence. and $1.5 million from the state, which is not enough. You took 23 years away from him. $1.5 million is absolutely nothing to take that kind of time away from a person unnecessarily because you had some crooked ass police officer on the force. McIntyre now lives in Arizona and has been diagnosed with post traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, I'm sure he is. I think they all have that from sitting in prison all this time unnecessarily, and suffered from other negative emotional impacts from his imprisonment, according to the lawsuit. His mother is also diagnosed with PTSD and has sought psychological treatment for 17 years, the lawsuit said. The local government contends even if the allegations of misconduct are proven, it is not liable because the officer actions were outside of the scope of their employment. It also denies the police chief knew about the alleged misconduct. Wow. Wow, that is just a disgrace. But you know what, y'all? How many times have we seen these officers get caught up in the legal system and then you hear about their horrible track record? We certainly heard about it with Derek Chauvin and many other cops. They just got these horrible, but see, that's what kind of people they want on police forces in America. They want the worst of the worst, especially if they hate us. And then that's good enough to be employed in America. It is. So, man, I hope he gets exactly what he wants, him and his mother. What a terrible tragedy. You know, the only positive side is he's still a young man. He's 45 and he can go on with his life, but they took so much away from him unnecessarily, and you can't give him those years back. And as far as I'm concerned, he's entitled to that $93 million, and I hope he gets every dime. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.